It's July the 15th. Wanted to give you a market update here in the morning for XRP. I'm on the 3-hour chart here, and I wanted to show you the price structure here of what we've had over the last few days, over the weekend. As I've mentioned to you, and as we've been following the last several days, we had about a 10.5% drop from the top of this Wave 3 extension for our what seems to be our Wave 4. I shared with you yesterday I wasn't too excited about this initial Wave 1 impulse because we only came up to the 1.113 extension here. But I also said that wasn't a huge issue because of the huge sell wall here at 3 and that it's going to take a little work to get through that. What I am encouraged by so far is that we seem to have held the internal retrace for Wave 1 just a little bit above the 618 fib level. I would like to see us here over the next several hours start to close above 297 and then of course start breaking out above 304, 303.75. What I wanted to show you is coming back to the November breakout, and what we've kind of been watching is here we had a similar Wave 3. We had the pullback. This was a little bit deeper. This was 13.5%. And if you notice, we had our initial Wave 1. What was encouraging about this Wave 1 is it did come up and wick the 1272. So let me show you that. So we wicked that 1272 fib level, which is always encouraging for a Wave 1. However, notice that we still weren't out of the chop as we were building our parabolic base, kind of this rising wedge here. Where we had this common resistance at about 73, 74, which if you look, that was kind of a historical resistance for the asset as well. As you think about that 2-year range, right? That was kind of the top of that range for about 2 years, really. So I'm not worried at all at the moment. I think we're still showing great signs of strength here. What could happen is we could have a little bit more chop today. So we've had our first 1-2, very similar. Although we didn't come up to the 1272, we only came to the 1.113. We're going to probably have another choppy Wave 1, and then we'll have this third wave here up to about $5. So that's what I'm seeing with XRP. I wasn't overly concerned about the little sign of weakness that I shared with you yesterday, because I do believe that so far we're showing a sign of support, and it looks like we're going to continue to build our either a rising wedge here, or we might just go ahead and break out. Based on the time and the current price, we could just go ahead and start our Wave 3, but this could be a choppy first wave, getting that third wave started. You know, very similar to down here. We had, after our initial Wave 1 off the June 22nd lows, even that was choppy, but then we had a 1-2, 1-2, then we had the third. So that could also be the case here. So we'll keep an eye on this throughout the day, but I'm overly, I'm encouraged with what I'm seeing. We just want to hold this 280 area and not come back below. So yeah, that's just some quick thoughts on XRP. I'm continue to watch some other altcoins like Supra, Flare, Stronghold, XDC, Telcoin. Telcoin is on a tear, so it just continues to rip. So that's encouraging to see. Stellar, of course, Velo, and Fartcoin. There's several others that I'm looking at. IMX, SWE, Pepe, Ondo, Wormhole, Fetch AI, Sologenic. So those are some others as well. I'm also looking at Corium. That's not on my chart at the moment. But yeah, if you have any questions, comments, please make sure to drop those below. Like and subscribe if this is helping you. And yeah, we'll talk to you throughout the day. If I see anything start to develop here on the charts, I'll drop another video. But hope everyone has a great day, and let's get those gains. Thanks.